1950, a brilliant mathematician named Alan Turing asked a question that would haunt scientists for decades. Can machines think? He proposed a test. If a machine could fool a human into believing it was human too, maybe, just maybe, it could think. 6 years later, a group of dreamers gathered at Dartmouth College and coined a term that would change everything. Artificial intelligence. The quest had begun. The early pioneers had a simple idea. If we could just write down all the rules of the world, machines could reason their way through any problem. In 1971, Stanford created STRIPS, the first system that could actually plan. Give it a goal, and it would figure out the steps to get there. Meanwhile, at MIT, a program called Shardlu could understand plain English and move blocks around a virtual world. It felt like magic, but there was a catch. These systems were brittle. One unexpected situation, and they'd fall apart. By the 1980s, AI researchers were fighting a philosophical war. One camp said, agents need to think carefully before they act, model the world, set goals, make plans. The other camp, led by roboticist Rodney Brooks, said, forget thinking. Simple creatures with no brain navigate the world just fine. React, don't reason. Here's the twist. Both were right. In 1995, researchers finally agreed. A true agent needs to do both. Think when you can. React when you must. Then came the internet. And suddenly, agents had a whole new world to explore. Web crawlers became the first software agents most people ever encountered, tirelessly indexing the growing web. Trading bots made split-second decisions on Wall Street. And quietly, a new idea was taking shape. What if agents could learn from experience instead of following rules? In 2015, something remarkable happened. A neural network learned to play Atari games, not from rules but from raw pixels. No one told it how. It just figured it out. A year later, AlphaGo defeated the world champion at Go, a game with more possible positions than atoms in the universe. Move 37 was so unexpected, so creative, that experts called it beautiful. Machines weren't just calculating anymore. They were developing something that looked like intuition. Then came the large language models, and everything accelerated. In 2022, researchers discovered something surprising. If you let these models think out loud before acting, they could use tools, search the web, even write code. AutoGPT went viral. Suddenly, anyone could build an agent that would break down goals, execute tasks, and iterate on its own. The barrier to entry had collapsed. Agent development was no longer just for PhD researchers. It was for everyone. Today, with frameworks like LangGraph, we're building agents that can handle real-world complexity, with state, memory, and the ability to coordinate with other agents. But here's what's remarkable. Every breakthrough we've seen stands on 70 years of accumulated wisdom. From Turing's impossible question to today's autonomous systems, it's not a revolution, it's an evolution. And the most exciting part? We're just getting started.